Well, what a weird place to start. I remember it like it was yesterday. Hey out there, welcome back to the Outer Wilds. I'm Eric with Perspective Gaming, and I didn't mean to start in the middle of the city, but I in the middle of a new discovery, but I kind of was just trying to land here before starting, and then accidentally wound up where I was trying to get to anyway. So welcome to the statue facility. I'll probably have cut into that, maybe. I don't. We'll see how editing Eric figures that one out. But on the plus side, starting immediately in where I meant to go. I was trying to decide what I wanted to start with today, and I had decided that I was gonna try and figure out how to get a statue factory. And I just happened to land here while we were already in space. And this worked out weirdly well for me. So let's just get reading. Yarrow, would you kindly step back so Daz is closest to the statue? When pairing, the statue will choose whoever's closest. See how its eyes have opened? That tells us the statue is paired with Daz. Now, no matter where he is in the solar system, Daz's statue will record his memories and send them to the Ash Twin Project. This is extraordinary sculpting work, Phylox. He's done himself again, hasn't he? And now that we have our first successful pairing, we can test my memory storage prototype. Each statue will send a single Nomai's memories to his or her own storage unit within Ash Twin. Each storage unit will be equipped with a mask, the statue's counterpart, which will be able to send those stored memories back to the corresponding Nomai. Okay, that starts to explain why things are the way they are, and then really doesn't in really critical ways. Namely, why I have a mask that's giving me back my memories. I hate it. Okay, so 1, 2, 3 of us. 3 of these masks are turned on. I'm 1. The other explorer must be 1. And then there's probably a Nomai that's the 3rd one. I don't know if that's the guy on the Quantum Moon or not. I've installed the masks inside Ash Twin Project, Phylox. They look beautiful, although I feel as though I'm being observed. It's comforting to know the statues will not pair until the project succeeds, otherwise I imagine the experience would be hard to endure. Ideally, they'll not pair until the project succeeds. Ideally, they'll only need to activate once the project succeeds. As a safety measure, however, the statues will also activate in the event of equipment failure. They will? Why is that? If anything goes wrong with the Ash Twin Project, the statues and their masks will make us aware of the situation and enable us to fix it. Otherwise, it would be possible for us to retain permanently unaware of the problem. I hadn't thought of that. What a profoundly horrific fate that would be. So it's not that I'm going back in time, it's that my memories are going back in time. My scattered memories are far-off dreams, and my far-off dreams are scattered memories. I can never remember if I'm getting those two phrases backwards, but it's Kingdom Hearts, baby. Everything's Kingdom Hearts. How am I gonna get up there when my jetpack is so shitty on this planet? Maybe I have to wait until the place gets lifted up again, but that seems like a lot of work. Are there any gravity crystals? Anytime the music changes in this game, it makes me nervous that I'm about to die. I even know that wasn't the right music sting, but it's still... Do you want to launch us into space, Storm? That'd be great. I would deeply appreciate that. That sounds promising. Can't imagine that was what I needed to do, but it works. Doesn't really protect against getting a mouthful of seawater if you aren't in a suit, though. I'm curious, is sending a being's memories back in time the same as sending the being itself back in time? As an example, if I were to send my memories back in time, is that the same as sending me back in time, not my physical body, but my essence? I imagine there are two different actions. Wouldn't both actions be effectively the same? Suppose that time was being rewritten. I believe that this is different than receiving memories from what is effectively the future. But isn't the end result identical in either case? Well, I mean, yeah, it's philosophy. It depends on whether you consider the body part of the self, and also if you've got permanence and free will and all that. It's all stuff. I still find myself disappointingly without a teleporter that will send me to the place. I thought I might get that here. I'm gonna totally run out of oxygen. Oh no. I gotta head back to the ship first. This is a one-way teleporter, is it not? Oh, let's check and see if that was all the information from there really quick. Yeah, it still says some kind of connection there. I'll have to go back under if I can and see if I missed something. I guess I don't technically know if those connections mean you can get there from there. I've kind of been assuming that. Because usually they are physically connected locations, but they might not always be. Well, I do have at least one other place I intend to get today. But yeah, I still don't know. I thought there were I'll have to read through stuff again. I thought for sure it said there was teleporters to either the Sun Station or the Ash Twin Project from these places. But that's a white hole. So I don't think I can just look up from there like I would with the black hole, the dark hole. And it doesn't say there's anything else to discover here. So I may just move on under the assumption that, like, I'm probably learning things, but not necessarily getting there yet. I may be stupid, but I don't know. I don't know anything. I've never understood anything. And I'm gonna die alone. So we're just gonna go to Brittle Hollow and see if we can examine the city a little more, because it says there's more information to learn there, and I've also never gotten access to the Black Hole Forge. I know I brought it down once, but I didn't either check how to get in or learn how to get in. It's been a long time. I don't remember everything. Speaking of which, actually, well, this is, well, not while this is traveling, this freezes time, I think, but... There is a way to safely travel to the Sun Station from Ash Twin. Densely thick protective shell. So yeah, it doesn't seem like I know how to get to the Ash Twin project yet. So the Hanging City, the Black Hole Forge, and maybe Sun Station are my only real options for figuring that out. And I hope it's not too late in the rotation for me to learn stuff in Brittle Hollow, but it might be. Yeah, the ship is not really built for this, but I make it work. Still in my suit, refuel it just in case. I think I did already, but no reason to not be secure. Flashlight. Boy, it's dark in here. Well, that might be useful. That's the Black Hole Forge. Hanging City. Oh, it's just a map of here, not more. That's fine. I didn't know I could knock that over. I can hear the twanging. It's feeling pretty late in this planet's timeline. I don't know that I'm gonna find success here. Can't remember which pole it was. It was one of the poles at the city. Well, darn. This was a failure. Hello. No time to try and figure out teleporting back. Just... Is my autopilot damaged? Port hull, oxygen tank, upper hull. It ain't good, that's for sure. That'd just about do it, wouldn't it? If some of my thrusters were damaged. I definitely have time to do this. Ooh, the fire coming out of my ship probably shouldn't be there. Wasn't fire, it was an oxygen leak. That's perfectly safe. Ooh, as long as it's not a fire, who cares? Well, we super have time to go explore now. It's definitely not so late that we're gonna die soon. Such is life in this game. Sure wish I knew what I was missing from the Hanging City, and if I knew that the Hanging City was actually still here, which I'm not entirely certain of. It's fine. It's fine. The ship will do what the ship is meant to do, and that's stay right there and not leave me alone to die. The ship's great at that. I didn't notice there was a gravity stone here. Where does this go? I mean, if there's not enough time to explore anyway, I might as well just solve this weird mystery. This doesn't... Does this go all the way back to the... Yeah, that's... Okay, I just never saw it from this end. That's all. Oi! Oi! Faith in Bagara. See, it's fine! The ship is fine. Not a thing in the world to be worried about. Me, on the other hand, I'm going away forever. This is a good place to actually test something. Yes, this is a black hole. So I do not think I can teleport from the white hole points, because that's how gravity works. Don't launch me. Well, it was sort of a useful life. planet. Nope. Yoop. Can't take those, okay. Thought I'd check that on a whim, a sudden whim. Check and see if I could take out the white hole and maybe replace it with a black hole. That seems like it would be really hard to do and take a lot of time. But, you know, you gotta just think of things sometimes. You know, somewhere around here, well, that'll do. Not like I have long enough to live anyway. Nope. Drifting silently to a sun's embrace. Ow. Okay, so if the statue is only paired with one person, it would probably be the one that we heard them mention. I didn't keep track of the names, but the one we heard them mention in the place. Let's get going. We've got to figure out what we're missing at this place and see if that helps us find the Hollow Project or not. The Ash Twin Project or not. I don't know why I called it the Hollow Project. I feel like the Hollow Project might have something to do with Hatsune Miku, but I'm not sure. Could be just making weird noises up with my brain. I do that sometimes. Forgive me if I'm a little fidgety this episode. I get a little fidgety with this game when I don't know what I need to do next. I know people have said it's part of the experience, and I agree, it is part of the experience. It's a part of the experience I find frustrating. It's just not a thing. I am particularly ill-suited to just working on whatever I happen to find. So, like, don't take it as a sign of me not understanding, or of me being angry, per se. So much as it's just... My little brain's good at working when I know what my goal is and I can work towards it, and I get a little antsy when that is not those conditions. This probably isn't the fastest way down to the city, but it's the only one I remember off the top of my head. And it's pretty quick, so I'm just gonna do this. As long as I'm careful with the gravity stones. I remember several of these being further apart than I liked. Yeah, that was one of the ones I remember being further apart than I liked. Walking all the way to the city. Google, please don't ban video, 'cause I kind of sing cats. As if that's the most egregious violation of copyright I've done. I haven't really done violation of copyrights at all, but I know what I mean. I don't care if you know what I mean. I know what I mean, and that's important enough. Doodly-doo, 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 doodly-doo. I don't know what I still need to find here, but I know that I've been around this part of it pretty regularly, so I'm gonna head and try and visit some more disparate parts. Just explore what doesn't sound familiar. Because this is school, and I know I've done that. Meltwater, Ice Shrine, and Black Hole Forge. I did Ice Shrine, I know that. I don't know if I've done the Meltwater District, but figuring out the Forge is probably the most important thing, so I should probably get on that as well. Just do a quick look and see what the ice melt... Oh, is it just like they're inside of the ice? Black Hole Forge controls. Yeah, I've seen this. So let's bring the Forge back away from the black hole. Let's quickly skim this and see if it looks familiar. Requires a warp core, you say? I might need one of those for reasons unspecified. Vessel will require Dark Bramble. Functions. Still repair it. Okay, so there's probably a note around here about option 2, which is make a new one. Alright, I'm gonna quickly skim this again. Inspired by it, abandoned vessel. Looks like powerful, safest path, greatest challenge here, Black Hole Forge. I don't have design for such a powerful core or any of the original cores. It needs to be created before my time. Huh. Alright. There's ship logs updated. That's good. Hopefully that is the entirety of that I needed left. And that's good to know that, like, they didn't think they could get the one back from the ship, and they sure couldn't because it was destroyed. But they may not have even known how to make another one either. Oh, that's not great. So this is the Ice Shrine. But we can't get up to that currently. Let's see. Wasn't there a way up to the surface around here? without the ship. Wasn't there like... It wasn't in the Ice Shrine district. It was... I think it was in the school district, but I'm not certain. I believe there was a way up to the surface somewhere around here. Let's check this way. Yeah, I think this was it. Yes, it was. So hopefully we can head that way towards the thing and see if there's anything there. I knew this path existed. I was never going to remember where it was on the surface aside from just vaguely near the North Pole. Okay. So... Black Hole Forge should be somewhere near here. Let's see. My guess would be that's it. It's right near the pole. But it's pushing the wrong way, and this is blocked. Yeah, I didn't think so. I didn't think that'd work. Thought I'd try something. Hanging City below. Hello. Mid-transit between a white hole and a black hole. Already read that. Yeah, okay, that's just about the quantum moon. Unless I need to wait for the planet to crack, I just have to head back down to the city and see if I can learn anything there then. If I can figure out where the entrance was. I know there's fuel around here, yeah, so I can do that if I need to. Not oxygen for that problem, though. God, I'm really bad at navigating up on the surface of this planet. Ow. Alright. Oh, I'm gonna get myself killed. Okay. Let's just head back for the ship. Hopefully there's no big holes between us and there. You know, you can hope. And then there's reality. And the reality is goodbye. Shoot. Okay. I was going a little faster than I thought. Oh god. Oh god. Ooh, that was scary. No, that's not the right one. They're all in a line. That makes autopilot scary. I don't like that. Gee, thanks, landing bullshit. You sure worked like you're intended to and adjusted so that I'm looking towards the center of the planet for me. Come on, come on, you're close. Just, oh, there we go. That'll do. That'll do. I don't have time for this. Huh. Okay. Sorry, been quiet for a moment. I could try and repair the ship and just fly up there, but that seems really tough. But I'm out of other good ideas. Strike that, any good ideas. So I'll have to just do a bad idea. Yeah, okay. It doesn't want me to do this. It really doesn't want me to do what I'm trying to do. What is that? I don't know. Let's continue trying to do the thing it really doesn't want me doing, though, which is landing on this gravity panel. Oh, it's so unhappy with me for that one. Oh, I don't think that was the puzzle solution the game wanted. But I did it! No! No! My hubris. Oh, my hubris. Oh, I have this coming so badly. I don't think I can even save this. I'm just gonna... I don't think there's a thing I can do. Maybe if the sun explodes while I'm mid-warp between a light hole and a black hole, I'll survive. Because that gives me more hope than of actually making it on time. Well, this will be an interesting interaction at the very least. The planet was gone before I teleported. Oh, never mind. Well, at least it was an interesting way to die. Oh, no. Okay. That's almost certainly not what you're supposed to do. It worked, obviously. Okay, no matter what, I have to get back to the planet. I have to get back to the city and raise the platform. There's no way around that. Because the forge has to be up there for me to work on it, I can only imagine. Yeah, Hanging City done. So, theoretically, I know what I need to do to get into the Sun Station from Ash Twin Towers. And I need to figure out that forge. I'm going to continue working on the Black Hole Forge for at least one more life. We can try and figure out the Sun Station again in the Ash Twin project some other when. Launch away from the sun. Don't go near the sun. Don't fall into the sun. I will never fall into the sun again. I'm too cool for the sun. The sun has nothing on me. I'm a god. I think I confused the autopilot. So what is the last thing I learned from here? Not the Black Hole Forge. Well, that is what I needed to learn. Not forget our suit. That would be bad. I feel like I might be able to get there faster from here. If I don't screw up, which I will every time. Something weird happened there. Not sure what. Shoot. I got greedy and screwed up. I'm really not actually certain that I'm supposed to get to the Black Hole Forge first. It's just that I don't know what else to do. Like, I feel like I have even less direction on how to get to Sun Station through the Ash Twin planet, because it's just kind of like, they had some way, and I'm like, it's probably the towers. But I don't know. That's still shooting up, even if the thing hasn't been raised, which is at least good knowledge to have. I can't... I do not believe I can get... No, I could get down to the city if I could find that cave that's around here. I just don't remember where it is. Because the surface of this planet's real bland, and that's gonna crush my soul with a fiery death. Like a little hole. I know it's in the path of like one of these little blue rivulets. At least I think it was. It seems unlikely at this point. Oh wait, no, maybe. Question is it blocked off from this side? I can't remember. Not necessarily, though this seems kind of lethal. Okay, that's not too bad. Not too good, but it's not too bad. Sorry about that. Heard a weird noise. Alright, I'm gonna try something very stupid. Like, peak the dumbest thing you could possibly do. Appears to have stopped. That appears to have stopped. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? This is such a dumb idea. Okay, no, there's no way. It's a little too fast for that. Double check that one last time, because I thought that was slower the first time. Maybe it hadn't quite reached the bottom yet. This is so stupid. Why am I doing this? Okay. How far away can I grab this thing with my vision? About there? Oh, that ain't gonna be the run. That ain't the run. Maybe. This might be doable. I don't know if it's a good idea. I'm pretty certain it's not. But I don't care. no, this is so not what you're supposed to do either. Okay, just never jump ever again. And who cares if you cheated? And this is definitely not what you're supposed to do. There's no way that either of those options was the intended solution. I just cheated. Where am I taking this first black hole core? And where am I taking the remaining cores once they're ready? All the warp towers are being constructed on Ash Twin, so the black hole cores will go there. My gratitude. In that case, Poke, Clary, and I'm leaving for delivery. I'll send Yarrow. I'll return to the forge shortly. I'm going to catch up with Root and help him deliver the first... Okay, yes, you are. The white hole cores are for the warp receivers. Each of the 6 receivers are being constructed at different locations, so the discoveries will... Towers designed in the high energy lab on Ember Twin. Each receiver's location. Ask Yarrow. He's familiar with them. Scrolls are a fun design. I like those. Of note, Yarrow believes he spotted a flaw in the warp tower designs, namely that one of the warp towers on Ash Twin will never activate because its warp receiver was never aligned. Does your romantic interest think a warp tower's alignment point is at its receiver? He does not know that a warp tower always aligns with the center of the corresponding astral body. That isn't an unreasonable belief, given the receiver does have to be located on or in close orbit by... I seem to recall it was your understanding of warp technology. No, Yarrow understands the distinction. He likely doesn't realize hourglass twins are so close together they function as a single astral body. Okay, that was just some science jargon. I'm gonna hate it when that becomes important. Oh, okay. Regarding the warp towers on Ash Twin, does each tower have to be perfectly aligned with the center of the astral body to which it's tuned? I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, but if, for example, the tower's base were to shift even slightly, that tower might no longer align with the astral body. More accurately, I enjoy precision as much as the next Nomai, provided the Nomai is not Poke. We don't need the alignment angle to be exact, it only needs to be within 5 degrees. Of note, this gives us slightly longer warp window. As such, a Nomai stepping on the warp platform during active window will immediately be... Okay. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to aim something at something, which is no good. What are you showing me? These things again. Okay. I have good news, Yarrow. The advanced warp core is ready to be installed. No, it isn't. I'm intrigued, love. Everyone working on the Ash Twin project is excited to see it. Pi is beside herself with joy. Is everything well at the forge? Core's durability could still be improved. I need more time. Don't worry, love. Poke is only nervous. The core is extraordinary. Her design work is beautifully clever. Ignore her. The core is finished. And if my sister tells you otherwise, then she will be finished as well. That doesn't sound good. That sounds extraordinarily bad for us. I cannot wait for... If people tell me in the comments, that's fine. I am so fascinated by what the intended solution was, because I am so certain neither of mine were the intended solution. I don't mind that they worked. I'm not complaining that I cheated. I think I managed a solution, but boy, I don't think either of those was the one that they wanted me to figure out. So yeah, those both ended up blocked. Exit to surface. Well, away we go. Hope that was everything. If I can easily reach my ship, I will do so. If not, might just... Checking recording time. We'll see. We will see is the answer to that if the ship is not here. And boy, it sure ain't. It sure ain't easy to reach the ship. I did it. This has suddenly become a very bullheaded approach to figuring everything out. And seeing that teleporter in the chamber of the Black Hole Forge seems to suggest I was supposed to get to the Ash Twin Project first, but I like my solution. It was bad and ruined everything in a stupid way. That doesn't look like I have much time left on this run, but let's check. Does that say Black Hole Fort? That doesn't seem to suggest that either of them isn't done. Alright, so it says there's more to learn at the vessel, but I'm kind of guessing that's the last thing I have to do, is like after I've gotten everywhere. So it sure says there's a way to safely travel to the sun station from the Ash Twins, so let's see if we can make enough time. I can't imagine we will, but we'll try. I'm definitely imagining that the sun will explode before I can learn anything more. Is that heading for the sun? Yeah. Go around. It's gotta be the teleporters on the Ash Twin on the Sand Become Tech planet, I assume. That's all I can figure. What happened? What happened? I'm gonna hit the sun! Lost control. Stabilized. No, I'm just gonna run away. Okay, it wasn't all bad. Wasn't as bad as I was afraid. Oh. I thought that was a down. It was an up. I'm just doing stupid things now. Come on. Okay, so this was the one that was blocked off, like, heavily by cacti. Which makes it feel like it's one of the important ones, and I don't know what to do with it. Because I don't know how to get in there without going through a million cacti. And this sure looks like a sun one. There's a cactus specifically blocking off the down. Uh-oh. That was sure not what I wanted. Ow. Is the ship fine, or is the ship headed towards the sun? Ooh, that looks bad. I don't think I've seen this thing when the sand's really low, so let's just go over here. Is this all it is? It's just a way up? That's unfortunate. And right as the sun's about to rip my eyes out, too. Does it look like maybe you could get through here while there's sand, like there's sand blocking some of it? I don't really imagine so. I'll have to check my notes on the ship and see if I can, if there's an image of which teleporter pad leads to what. But I imagine this twisting one must lead to Water Planet. Ow. It feels like we're close, so I'm gonna do this a little extra long. I may either have to edit it down more if we get to an end, or if not, I may just have to sort of do a slightly long episode this time. But I feel like we're right on the verge of something, and it feels like we're very near the end of the base game. Hey out there, thanks for watching. I tried to record all of the most recent episode in one take and finish off the game, but it was a little too long to do that in one episode. So we're actually going to end here, but next episode is going to be our very last of Outer Wilds. So thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!